You signed with Cash Money, with Lil Wayne, Nicki, Drake, Birdman. How did that come about?
When I left Columbia, because of what I went through with them and with Jermaine and all of that, and I felt like I really wasn't getting the attention from the label that I wanted, I called Stunner and I was like, yo, I'm a free agent. And I'm like, I don't trust the majors. Like I just, I'm comfortable being with people that I know and that I'm comfortable with. And if it's not Jermaine, if it ain't a Snoop, me and Stunner, we always had a cool relationship. And they was on fire. And I'm like, yo, throw me in the fire, man. Just come grab me, bro. Right. He said, you for real, Weezy? You for real, Wizzle? You heard me? You're free? I said, I'm free as a bird. Come get me. Came and got me. Made it happen. And I was comfortable there. And I had a great time being there with Stunner and being over there at Cash Money. I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from Slim, his brother. Watching Wayne work. Me and Wayne work ethic is like so identical when it comes to that studio. I would spend 3 days straight in there, no shower, no the same clothes, getting to it. Go drop the record off the Wayne room. Wayne is one of the coldest, most reliable guys when you need a verse. He's gonna do it right there on the spot and walk it right back over to your room. I loved my time at Cash Money. Had a chance to live in Miami, move to Miami. I always had a crib in Miami for 8 years, but that made me really like relocate. So I left Atlanta and moved to my condo in Miami. That was, you already know, South Beach was a time. But I had a lot of fun. And the energy that was coming into Miami around that time, LeBron I went there, then Broncos. On top of that, YMCMB, we on fire. So the city was just, you wanted to soak up that energy. And being in Miami at that time, that's where the energy was.
But you didn't release an album.
Nope. We released 2 records. I released a record with Wayne called Sweat, and I released another single with T-Pain. But never had a chance to put out a full project. But we did 2 joints, and I did some joints for some other artists. Yeah, and then I did some records for some other artists too that was on Young Money. Yep. And
then you ended up signing Diddy. You signed with Diddy for a while once you left there.
When I left there, didn't sign with Puff, but I did. It was more of like a management type of thing. With his guys. It was more that, because that was around the time where I was learning from him, and I just needed that, I once again, somebody that I could trust, somebody I knew who knew the game and had my best interest. I was never gonna sign with him. But the management side of things, I was gonna let them rock with that. But we didn't never really dive into it deeply. It was just really like a thing in the air, really.
You got a new song, if I'm not mistaken, with Chris Brown called "Use Me." How did you and Chris Brown? How did that collab come about?
Brown, like, you playing? Like, you out here selling out arenas and you ain't got the new, like, what are you doing? You gotta compete, man. You competing. I'm like, nah, I'm on my legacy right now. Like, I'm on my legacy thing, and I'm doing what Kiss and Madonna and them do. I ain't gotta drop nothing. I can just go. He's like, yeah, but you still young, bro. We all still look good. Like, you gotta drop. Man, I don't want to hear none of that. You doubting yourself, you scared. And you need a friend like that to tell you, you know what I mean? And I told him, I said, all right. I remember this conversation vividly. And when you friends, you can admit stuff to your friend. I said, I need you, straight up. In order for me to get my blessing, I feel like I ain't gonna get it if I ain't being real with you. You my dog. I need you. I'm coming to you as a friend saying I need you. What you need, bro? I need your blessing on the record. My man said, you get the record, I got you. Hitmaker sent me the song, I did it. I said, this is a no-brainer. Hit says only one person you gotta put on it, you know who it is, and you know what you're gonna have to go through. You have to go party, you have to go play basketball, you have to go sit on that house, you have to be around all the graffiti, you gotta stay over his house and don't leave. You know your boy. I'm like, man, that's exactly what happened. But he was a man of his word. He cut the record right there in the crib. We did it in the studio, the same room you guys was in. He cut the record right there and did it with no problem. And man, like, and I feel like that's what a real homeboy supposed to be. When you need something, you supposed to lift me up, gang. Like, I'm cooking, but I'm trying to get spicy hot. Bring me up, and he did that.
Is it the relationship? You were a teen star. He was a teen star. Both you kind of know what it's like to be teen stars. You both lived in that world. Is that kind of how the relationship and why the relationship is what it is?
Yeah, and because it's real. And Brown will tell you, like, he's always saying it, it's so weird. But he's like, man, I learned this from Bow. Everything I see me do, I got this from Bow. and y'all don't understand. He was the first person to put on me. He showed me all this, and it's true, but I'm humble. So I'll be like, come on, you ain't gotta say it all the time. Like, you ain't gotta say it in front of everybody every time. Like, that's why I move like this, because Bow was first. Y'all thought I was first. It was Bow. Bow used to have 20 girls walking around. That's why so it's like, it's not even a little brother. It's, you know, that's just my dog. That's my brother. He know I got his back. I know he got mine. And, you know, it is a lot of similarities with us. Like, you know, and yeah, that's my man. That's my dog.
How similar are Breezy and Usher? Because both can sing their ass off. Both are entertainers to the upteenth. I mean, I saw Usher at the MGM. Mm-hmm. That show was fantastic. Mm-hmm. And I've seen Breezy.
Mm-hmm. As far as artists.
Yeah.
The difference, or?
You give me different similarities?
Similarities, hard workers, both dedicated. They don't cheat the job. They don't cheat the job at all. At all. Different. Chris more of a rapper. Usher walks that R&B. Like, he is R&B.
Yeah.
You know, he's smooth. Even it's not an act. You know what I'm saying? Brown, that's my dog. Brown edgy. He more of a bro, more of a rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He lived like one.
Right.
If you could ask him, he'll tell you I want to rap before I can sing.
Right.
Like that's the difference between them. But all in all, just two talented guys, two GOATs. And you know, I would say, you know, it's like the 1A and 1A of R&B. It's them two at the top. I don't think it's nobody else. And you can pick whatever your flavor is, if it's Usher, if it's Brown, you know what I mean? But for me, I just feel like, you know, I'm rolling with the home team.
Give me your top five. Give me your top five R&B singers of all time.
Of all time?
All time.
They got to be in order?
Nope.
Kale's going up there. R. Kelly, for sure.
Okay.
Hands down.
Down Kale.
R. Kelly number 2 again.
Damn.
3, 4, and 5. Straight up.
Damn, you got Kale's 1, 2, 3, 4.
If Jermaine was sitting in his couch, he would tell you, he did a list, and Bow said the same thing to me. I said, bro, if you don't put Robert, then Kelly, then Kale's, then every nickname 1 through 5, man, that's it. Wow, that's it. I never heard nobody, like, I know listen, there's a lot of greats. Luther.
Marvin.
So many Marvin. I mean, there's so many, but I feel like he's just such a R&B genius. He learned and took from every last one of the greats and just molded it all in one. Like, even the I've realized where he got that from.
Right. I'm
like, I thought he invented that. Oh, he got this from Bobby Womack. That's Bobby Womack thing. I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. It's effortless. Like, and I've seen it in person when we worked on I'm a Flirt. I mean, this man really called me and said, Bow, right now I'm listening to this record and I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with it. What you hearing? Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta tell me what you hearing. I think I got it. I'm gonna call you back in 5 minutes. Give me about 10. Hung up, calls back. I'm here. And he's here. I'm like, what you talking about? It's a boy. I'm like, what? It's a hit. Play that. I'm a Flirt. As soon as I see you, I'm like this. Now, Ronnie, I was sitting at the board trying to come up with a hook. He said, I know. For about 4 hours. Yeah. And he just comes back with I'm a Flirt. So simple, so easy. Doesn't overwrite, doesn't oversing. If you listen to any of his records, they're very simple.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before 2 something.